Again, all you YouTube fans, I'm back with an all-new episode. It's July the 20th of 2018. Time is now 5:19 a.m. I'm back to give you another piece of the taste of the puzzle that's still left unsolved in this curse, haunted, and possessed dolls. Alright. You may not know me, but I'm your host for this show. And this curse, haunted, and possessed dolls. Many of you may know I have brought back a topic for this reason on this episode. Okay, episode today that we are showing is exactly from the original Curse, Haunted, Possessed Dolls. Are they real or are they fake? Part 1 to Part 5. I mentioned before I brought up TV and movies, but this one is a little different. Part 2 is going to begin a little different this time in this second half of this 2-part mini-series. We're going to do horror movies. A lot of you franchises know that, back in the day, Hollywood was blooming in California, Los Angeles. And as you know, over the years, things has changed from the studios, and that today they can use also today technology even better than before with CGIF technology. But a lot of ordeal involved in this ordeal. But how does it tie in with Curse, Haunted, and Possessed Dolls? Well, a lot of fans out there would like to know. Well, as you know, there is a lot of movies out there today. If you have not seen some of them, I'll try to bring out a few of my videos and show you quickly a few of them to understand that they are tied in with this ordeal nightmare. Now, a lot of movies out there today shows a lot, and I do mean a lot, of horror movies. If you're not a real big fan of what we call horror movies, then you don't know what you're missing, my friend. So, I will bring out a few of my movies to show you what I have. If you don't have these, I understand. There are a lot of movies involving with dolls. But, there are a lot out there. I can only give you a very few, but I'll try to go through them as fastly as I can. There's Dolls came out in the early or late 80s. Tragedy of Terror was in a series where a woman evolved buying something from Africa, an artifact of a voodoo-like ordeal, mainly like a statue dedicated to a god. If you had not seen that episode, you need to check out. That's one that the Real Creepy Dollman has not seen. Other movies out there involve Black Devil Dolls from Hell. There was a Part 1 and Part 2 series. It's sort of a B-rated movie. The Real Creepy Dollman has not seen that one, but he saw episodes of it in the past for previews on YouTube. Was the place I saw them. And there are other movies involving dolls over the years. One talking about mainly from a topic that was brought up from one movie. If you have not seen this movie, this is one that the Real Creepy Doll recommend you either own or watch. Child's Play involves a killer doll. Now, the killer doll involves that a little boy wanted a birthday present that he did not get. His mother had to sacrifice by going and buying it in the back of an alley by a peddler. More stories go before that a serial killer escapes and dies and transfers his soul within this doll. I will not give many more details, but how it happens. You had to see the movie to know that. But the Child's Play series continued over the years. Then Child's Play 2 came. Then Child's Play 3. Then The Bride of Chucky. Then The Seed of Chucky. Then they also have The Cult of Chucky and The Curse of Chucky, which the Creepy Doll Man does not have personally in his set. But horror movies today are different franchises. There are other horror movies out there involved. Also other ones are based on 2 real live haunted or possessed dolls today. Robert the Doll. If you have not seen the movie, I expect all fans out there to check this horror movie out. It is very gruesome. And check out the beginning of The Conjuring, where at the beginning Annabelle appears in the movie. Now you know what Annabelle is. It is based upon the Annabelle doll from the museum, from the Warner's Cult Museum. It is one of the twisted tales. But the Annabelle movie itself has some fabrications and multi-ordeals of twisted ordeal, meaning it bends the truth of what the real reality have speak from the movie. Because the movie is based upon a real live event from a real haunted doll or possessed doll that was owned by a young woman whose mother gave it to her as a gift as a nurse. And the story continues from there. It doesn't end from there because Annabelle Creations comes after that. Will there be another Annabelle movie? Nobody truly knows, but these 2 are based upon real live ordeal haunted or possessed dolls, which is Robert the Doll and the Annabelle doll. But down the road, other haunted movies came out. I decided to bring back this one because I don't have, any Chucky dolls. So I decided to bring back Tina, the haunted doll, as my guest for this episode of The Final Ordeal before I close out this. Other movies come down the road, but they all change in time. Then you have The Puppet Master 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if you hadn't seen them. And then there was either an Asian movie out there made by Korea or South Korea, or it might have been a Thai movie or a Japanese movie or a Chinese movie, of course, that they did the opposite of what The Puppet Master was, and it was called The Doll Master. If you have not seen that scary movie, I should say to all the fans out there, you need to check that out, because the Creepy Doll Man has saw that, but it is not in English. But if you can find it in subtitle, it would be cool to see. And other movies involving dolls has evolved over the years. Several have even appeared different dolls in different movies. Now, Dolls was a good, but there was another one, Dolly Dearest, also. But there's other movies out there today, franchises are trying to resurrect and bring back to keep franchises going. Because the Child's Play series has never ended. It always evolved differently. But over the years, horror movies has served on big studios or small studios. Sometimes in locations located film across the whole USA, also to foreign states that involves these ordeals. Some may be in your own hometown. Pretty soon, they may have a movie about the real Creepy Doll Man and maybe his dolls in the future. Who never know. But keep watching for more episodes to come. If you like this episode, please comment back The Real Creepy Doll Man. And I'm your host for this episode of Curse, Haunted, and Possessed Dolls. I'm your host, The Real Creepy Doll Man. Before I close this, I say, watch for new episodes to come, because it's not the end of Curse, Haunted, and Possessed Dolls. It is only the beginning. And if any new TV series or new horror movies pops up with any crazy killing dolls who kills their owners or their masters, or even a complete stranger or just another person, a bystander, the Real Creepy Doll Man says this: I will bring back this series and not end this one, because there will probably be a part 2 coming soon in the near future. But before I go, keep watching those horror movies. And if you can go out to buy them or rent them, I suggest that you rent some. There are other movies out there that the Creepy Doll Man may not have mentioned, but there are a lot of other horror movies involving with cursed or haunted or even a possessed doll in. So you need to watch these movies in order to understand them. Now, I'm going to say now to all the YouTube fans, and all you real Creepy Doll Man fans from around the world, a goodbye, and God bless you all. Oops.